now then. Well then, whenever you're ready.
Beerus, the god of destruction. Super Dash, a broken-ass mechanic. Oh boy, how the tables have turned. In this video, I'ma show you why you should play the real OG. Exhibit A. Alright, so whatchamacallit, to start off with, this thing is basically the orbs. The orbs of Beerus over the years, ever since the very first, day one of the game. As you can see, back then Beerus was one of my first ever characters I ever played in this game back in 2018. And he was pretty sick just because he got the, the level 3 Akai and shit. That was cool and that was crazy and that was, yeah. And now, his orbs was one of his selling factors when you first saw his trailer back then. It was just composed of orbs and orbs and orbs and orbs and orbs and orbs. So back then, we didn't really have much into this game. Like we didn't have half bars or so we didn't really want to use this. Like this was crazy. Then let's see, we can switch out sound and his A assist orbs. Just goaded anyway. So I'm getting sidetracked. Whatchamacallit. So yeah, orbs. The orbs back then were ass, yo. Like this had nothing. Like you can super dash through this. You can still super dash through it now. But it's more dangerous now compared to back then. Back then you're just you're wide open, you have orbs, that's it. Like you kick orbs. Like before I have never used the orbs in my life. But now it's like a deciding factor of whatchamacallit. Like his Oki now immaculate. Like if you thought back then that's all Beerus got, Oki. Bro, the Oki now is crazy. Like all you need now is this. And you're sorted, yo. Like all you need to do is air jab, and then what's the mix? Like do I go for high, low, or do I just not touch it and then I just Dragon Rush? Like that's crazy. Alright, so now let's talk about, the selling point of these orbs. At the longest, alright, so this is how apparently this is what I've studied in Dragon Ball FighterZ. Because obviously I mentioned on Dragon Ball FighterZ 101, the Academy, of course. Basically in FighterZ, how Ki Blast work is up close, it's like -2. This is not for every character, by the way. This is just for Beerus. But I'm pretty sure most of the Ki Blasts in the game, up close is like -2, safe and block. Then back away a little bit. That's +2. I'm actually plus here. So if I were to so I'm basically safer. I can still get 2H. Like if I do this, then 2H. Yeah, I can get 2H. Then, but the farther away you get, the more plus you are. Right now, okay. So I'm not actually gonna go through the patches back then because I've never used Beerus orbs. But for some reason, the orbs are extra plus in this one, Crazy. Like you can go, this is full screen, so you can go like this. This is basically just full screen poking, You can do this, like planting is literally this man's post thing, Like he is the plus game now. Like plus, you can do this, then follow up over here, or like this. And then, it's just the applications to it. Like the orbs are crazy. Oh yeah, there's even the Sonic Fox, the Sonic Fox track. Back in the tournament, the last tournament he did, when he literally just came back to the fighters. First off, Sonic Fox, if you're watching this, or anyone who likes Sonic Fox, why the fuck did you come back? Because now that you've pulled out some forbidden Beerus tech, they're probably gonna nerf it in the next patch. So, thanks a lot. It's future, fighters patch. Anyway, yeah. Anyway. Whatchamacallit, the orbs. Oh my god, I've been talking for 4 minutes. I haven't even got to the the main point of this. Anyway, the orbs, your plus. So you can go full screen, mid screen. Like mid screen, it's like a different frame rate. Yeah, less. But the whole gist of it is the orb make you plus unless you do this. It just not optimal at all. It's like -1. You're just safe on block. But the whole point is this move has a two-parter, and then it's like a different property now when you're EXing it. Now the light one, 21 frames, that's pretty sick. Like And then whatchamacallit, yeah, every time you hit someone with the orbs, not the kick, the kick makes it like +2, -2 actually. Makes you -2. You're still safe. You're still good. So you're still gooch. And then yeah, basically it. And then the medium orbs basically bounces it down. It just slowly lands and then bro, look at that. It's like planting bombs, like in the air. Then it's the same thing. You're not safe. Then this is basically like you can do. I think you can do float mix in this one. Not sure. Like you can do cross up with this one. So like this one is like if I guess if you cover it with assist. Alright, that's not how you do it. Alright, wait. I need to go back to the thing. Something like that. I don't really use this because it's not really safe and I don't feel like it's worth putting time into it. Anyway, whatchamacallit? EX Arbs. Alright, EX Arbs, as I said in the last video too, that was months ago. This one is like basically back then, like before even the patch, you're plus on this. Like just smash, like you can catch him lacking. Firstly, what I do is I like doing this. Then I just go for the low because apparently people just don't block low a lot in this. Either they don't block low or they just smash. It is in most cases I catch them lacking and I kill them. Anyway, yeah. That's not also that, but there's also like 3 versions of this. There's the standing version, the low version, the high version. Basically, these are the applications of the light version, the medium version, and then well, this down version, which is the light. Yeah. And yeah, basically the EX orbs is just a free mix-ups. You don't even need assist. Like you can do this, then you can go high or like see. What's another mid screen that I can do? I can go that, and then I can do either cross up. And I'm not sure if I can float. Can you float? Sorry. Trying to. You can still double jump. I can float, you can float, but it's not really, since I don't get that much airtime. No, not really. But yeah, that's basically it. I mean, okay, granted, whatchamacallit, the orbs can get like, it can get reflected, you can get DP'd, you can get level 3'd of course. This thing isn't perfect, this move isn't perfect, but you know what? It's a damn good move. Possibly Beerus' best thing in his kit, but yeah. Beerus. His orbs. Alright, now for Exhibit B. Basically in Exhibit A, I just, showed his pressure with the orbs, and honestly the orbs are not the only thing there. But I'm gonna let you guys hold it up in the lab, because it's fun to lab in this game. I heavily recommend doing that. I mean, of course you got the time, if you don't got the time, it's understandable, but if you want to be good at this game, you gotta put time into it, and the shit like that. Anyway, so yeah, Beerus, oh my god, he's not only like very good at pressure, but he's also really good at his defense. His defense is basically, like honestly, it also has orbs in it. Alright, so well, it's kind of specific towards orbs. Like I can do this, like this, like the heavy orbs. Like notice how there's like an orb behind me. I'm basically safe from DPs, like physical DPs. You can't, if it's like a fellow Beerus player, of course when you do this, like that's also another defense thing, but we'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, I'm basically safe from DPs. I'm not safe from level 3s of course, because that's just fully invincible. Most level 3s I'm guessing. This wouldn't recommend it. And safe from vanish. I've caught many people lacking with this actually, like people who constantly vanish, especially early in the game. Like, people just love vanishing. It's pretty great, it's pretty, yeah, taking corner and shit, yeah. Like, it's just very safe, then, you can just do your thing. You're chilling. Beerus, you're chilling. Like, you just go forward. Honestly, just camping the orbs is already pretty great, because you can bait super dash. You can probably bait vanish, or maybe even stay safe from vanish. You can combo off of it actually, but we'll get to that later. Let's okay. Yeah. Alright, now next part of the defense part, it's not just orbs. I've been talking orbs the whole time. Because orbs are pretty good. Like this is pretty good too, yeah. Like You're basically safe here. Bait super attack, bait anything. Like just stay here. Do you wanna be a pussy? Here you go. Yeah. So back to whatchamacallit. Alright, so okay, now we have to talk about this move. This Beerus's DP. This is a DP, and recently it got buffed into not only a DP like invincible, you're also wait, let me just invincible beyond one invincible. But this is also armor. So let's see. This is kinda crazy. This actually beats even before this beats a lot of like it beats double threes, some of them. I'm guessing like whatchamacallit. It beats like I guess somewhat invincible level threes. Not the ones that are like not heavily active in invincibility. But not every level three, you know. But yeah. Alright, so Ki Blast. I can see that see that shit? Wait. See that shit, yo. Beats Super Dash. Crazy, isn't it? I can just do this, combo off. Crazy, and then I can do orbs, and then you know the whole shebang. Like it's just back into the blender with Beerus. Like that's how crazy it is. Like, this character is crazy, yo. Fucking crazy. Anyway, whatchamacallit. That's not it. Not only it. Whatchamacallit. How do I make it so she can do? I don't wanna. I have to. Alright, okay. There's a quarter circle. This is facing right, so that's back. And level 3. Can I DP? I can DP through that. Look at that. That is so crazy. That is so crazy. Oh well, I mean, of course, if I misread it, like you know, the 2H, I'm not safe from that. Like as long as you know you're against people who are patient, you can get smoked pretty easily with Beerus. So you know, just gotta watch that. You gotta condition yourself. That's basically the game for Beerus at this point. You gotta make them, you know, make them. Looking for the word respect you. That one. Like if you can keep that respect in the game, you're good. You're safe. Like oh, yo. All right. So I wonder if I can do this with other characters. Of course, this isn't gonna work. This is heavily active. Yep, but it actually gets through half of it, so good to know. What else? This guy's the same thing. Anyway, so yeah, that's his defense for the most part. I mean, you can also he has a level 3 grab. That's pretty good. Like if you're like someone mashing on wake up, you can just do this. You're pretty much gooch. And yeah, that's not okay. Okay. Now this is Exhibit C. It's crazy. This is basically his attack, like you know, the sauce, the everything. Let me show you the damage real quick. Alright, so the damage. Alright, so well not exactly the damage. This character honestly doesn't do that much damage. That's Cap, by the way. He does a lot of damage. Like off of I should probably show you the gauge, I guess, this gauge. Alright. I'll show you gauge. I mean, not really important. Alright. So this man, like, okay, so this guy is like I'm probably also gonna put Exhibit C like also for attack basic in general, and this will include not only him on point but also as an assist, because you know synergy and shit. Synergy is very important in this game, and yeah. Anyway, I got sidetracking. I'm sorry. Alright, so okay, so again, I would like to start again with the orbs. The orbs. Of course, the orbs. Why would I not talk about the orbs? Alright, so now in the latest patch for Beerus, because of this latest patch, Beerus got more roots. Like, he got full screen roots now. This man can literally go like this, and we can combo off of it. Crazy, isn't it? That is crazy. That is so crazy. Like, we can do this, then straight into Oki. Next part, like if we're not in the corner, no problem, yo. Instant full screen, like because if it's on block or plus, like on hit stun, we're gonna hit you, do a combo, and yeah, it's crazy. Like everything just leads into either if your character doesn't like survive, yeah, that's good. That's only dubs. And then if he doesn't survive, well, Oki, Beerus Oki. Let's go. Yeah. The orbs. But that's not, the orbs aren't, you know, only for that, you know. Like, I can do like this. Like, it's not just super dash follow-ups. Well, actually, no. There's yeah, that one. That like that. That application, like the hit stun on this orb is crazy. Like I can do just standing light, and it will hit. Like I just need to practice it. I honestly don't do these combos like in game, but you know it's fun to do. And you know what? If it connects online, it's a pretty sick thing. All right, so yeah. Like also during block strings, you're probably gonna still catch someone lacking with the this classic combo, the EX orbs. Then you can just 2M and you know do the normal BNB for Beerus. By the way, this is the BNB. This is like the normal BNB, then you know the orbs, and then which one. As long as you end it with Rampage, you're good. Like yeah. What else? We can also, by the way, I won't be showing like you know the saucy beer stack, like you know those extreme sauce orbs, because they're honestly not optimal. So I won't be doing that. I also wouldn't be showing the TOD. I'm gonna just direct you to an old TOD of mine that I've done before. It's like 2 videos. Anyway, so yeah, that's the beer's orbs for now. Like the combo and neutral and stuff. You know, like you can do like this. Like that, then you can do more combos. Like that's technically a rejump and stuff. You can do the OT and everything. But here's another rejump. Like you say you do this, you wanna do a full combo. I got. Wait. I got you. Look at that, full combo right there. Off the orb, by the way. This is orb scaling. Yeah, so you know the Beerus can also do rejumps. There's technically 2 versions of its rejumps. One with the orb, one with the rampage. There's the rampage one. Like, yeah, this is the damage 50%, nearly 50%. If you do super, you have 50%. Anyway, yeah, that's the rampage rejump. It's fairly easy. You just need to do M, then delay light, or you know, as soon as you land, you see the frame where you land. Just do light, then you do jumping attack, like off the bat. It breaks up. So yeah, that will take some practicing rejumps in general, because you know even 21 is kind of hard for me at least. If you're goated, then you're goated. If you're like that, you're like that. Yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so now next is synergy. For Beerus on point, you normally want something that goes full screen and makes him safe. Like right now, I used like a lot before. Like as you can see if you watch my videos back then, I used like UI Goku B. You can use C assist, that works too, but you know, I'm not like that. I like using the other shit, but you know, anything that makes you safe and you know it's easy to combo off of them, because this man has a small JM. This is like important for like combos. Forgot. Yeah, because this man has a small thing, so. You know, it's gonna be kind of hard to like connect things when it's like, you know, low hit stun. So if you want to, you can just use assist, like so you go for the 2M and 1 and done. You know, build however you want them. Like, you know, spend time in the lab and, you know, find your own way. But for me, what works is this. 21's full screen A assist, you can do like also I think Z Broly A works too. Like I think that works better to be honest. But this one it's just kind of tricky for timing. It kind of works like the Beerus orbs, honestly, because honestly Beerus doesn't really need assist since he has this. Wait, no, I can't do it like that. Wait, like yeah, that works and stuff like that. And then you know the cell. Can I just say like the fucking cell, the assist, how much it glowed up compared to like back then, like when season 3 first came. This used to be garbage, yo. Now it's like comparable to like base Goku's A assist. Then we can, you know, like as long as you're able to get hits on your light, you're good. And yeah. Anyway, so what else? Yeah, okay. So when he's not on point, like for example, if you're using Android 21, like you can use. Honestly, I don't really use his assist with Android 21 because usually she's my anchor character. Whatchamacallit. Alright, so Cell. Beerus A is oh yeah, that's primarily I use A assist. You can use B assist, which was my go-to assist back in the day until they buffed A assist, which is pretty good. Like yo, this is a secret god tier assist, yo. Like Look at that hit stun, like crazy. Then the rampage is this, or you can do if like you have if you muscle memory 2M for a Gogeta player, like whatchamacallit, like that. That's kind of weird. I honestly haven't used the Beerus for so long, so I don't remember how I used them back then. But you can just check it out. It's not honestly the best assist is A assist, but it's your preference. I mean, Sonic Fox uses B assist, so whatever. It's do whatever you prefer. Of course, E assist. It's crazy that this is a DP assist, so that's pretty good. I used to actually use this back then when I didn't really know how to play the game. Not really, yeah. It's a assist, A assist. Not A assist, C assist. It's a DP assist. I'm guessing this also like carries. Oh, let me check. All right. Not really. No. It doesn't beat it like that. Probably because it's not targeting, so it doesn't matter if it's invincible or whatchamacallit. Maybe no, it's because I wasn't blocked, so that's why. Anyway, yeah, that's Beerus' attack. And yeah, Beerus.
It took me 10 years to find the answer, sounds plain. I forgot